Basically what I want to do today is I want to get to where I like the look of it. I like the look of it now, but I'm looking for a mad dog look. Jolene's been fighting with me the whole way. She does not want the two-door mad look or the going forward look. She likes this look. Well, when I look at the Woodies and the sedan deliveries, anything with a little bit of tilt on, I think attracts me a little bit more. Jolene is the other way, so we're in confliction. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to make it the way we're going to do it, the way I want to do it right now. And the reason being is, why not? So basically, I'm trying to chop the 34 Ford without cutting the roof in half, without doing a bunch of, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do it without a bunch of fabricating. We're trying to cut it up, put it back together with what we have. What am I going to say? The 34 Ford is a little bit more daunting because this post is lean. The back post was lean, and also the window opening was lean. Nothing come down perfectly straight and fits on a 34 Ford two-door, except for this post right here, and we're going to change that and cut it. Let's get to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this inside, this post in here. I'm going to try to get it cut far enough that we can manipulate it to bend it out a little bit, and then we're going to try to make a cut on the front to get this roof down so at least hits here so we can see what it looks like. I do not want to, what am I going to say? I will make my own front post if I have to in the end if it does not work out, but I really want to cut it, relief it in the back and see if we can knock it out to get it down and get it cut and get it set there. I'm hoping that the back window does not take off, but if it does, it is what it is. Let's go for it. I'm going to try to get back in this bad boy. I can't remember getting in that. Oh, come on, get in there. Let's go the other way. All right. Jumping. I don't know how to do that. I must have to. Ladder, come over further. I'm not going to get out once I get in. I'm going to make a good criminal. Just hit my head. Just like that.
You're having a real hard time in there, aren't you?
I didn't get, you guys said I get in this thing. I get in it before I cut it. Because there's no way.
Should have given it to him, huh?
Alrighty. At least we'll make a good cut in here, but I just don't know if I'll get back out. Alright. Give me the zip cut, please. Miss-son, give me the zip cut, please. So we're 2 hours in.
Miss-son.
We're 2 hours in. This here fell. This wasn't fitting that good. Me and Colton were tugging on her. And actually, this one over here will fit really decent, too. We want to tug on that one, pull that a little bit ahead. It'll make the post fit better, but what we're going to do is we're going to cut first. Ask questions later. Now, we've got work to do around the window. Can't help that. I want to manipulate, I want to cut that so it moves. Let's watch yourself, Colton. Okay, I'm out to the front right there, so that's fair enough there.
Okay, for sure.
I think I could cut it a little bit further. Watch yourself for a second. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the other side. Let's see if we can bend that one out. So I'm just going to pick the roof up. Just go a little bit. Try to pull that out. No, not going to pull it out. Can you get the hammer? Rubber hammer over there? Black rubber hammer? I'm almost... The only thing that's connected really is the front. Go ahead. I want you to hit her down there somewhere on this lip here.
Good ones or?
No, just trying to bend it out and see what happens a little bit. Hold up. That's not working. Not so far, it's not. I don't want to haul it off the back either. That's what I'm scared of.
You want to get the reset and maybe try to come up to here?
Is it not? Like, see, I've got it split. See, it's split right there, look. It's split right there.
But I don't think it's in the same cut.
Yeah, it is. Like it's, I can see it inside there.
You're right there. Can you get through that?
Can I get through what?
See that in there?
You see? That should bend. Let me see that saw. You hold the roof. Just hold the roof. I don't want you to move it any which way, but just like up a little. Just hold it. That was a bit drastic. Let it down.
Let me check those tacks real quick.
Yeah. We probably should have more on that. That moved.
They're not bad.
Huh?
They're not bad.
That moved.
That might twist off though.
That moved. Hold up.
Kidding. Can't hurt me, you joking?
I mean, put your fingers in there and see what happens. Just. Damn. Yeah, are we back almost where we were? We're almost at where we need to be, aren't we?
For a quarter of an inch.
Don't pull that roof off now. I'm not asking you to pull the roof ahead. We only got 2 spot welds back there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But here, let me see the. Can you get me another zip cut plate, please? Brand new one. And we'll get in there as far as I can. Ah, that'll help. There's a little piece. It doesn't look like it's cut. Get in there as far as possible. Trying not to cut the post. We're trying to manipulate the post to get it out far enough. I'm going to try all this and then I'll make my own post. Ah, am I plugged in? Watch yourself. Now we're talking. Now we'll be able to move it out. I'm going to cut the other one on the other side.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
What kind of licorice?
Mine.
Okay.
I'm just going to cut it right straight through. There's the bottom of that, like I did the other one. Think I'm all the way through there. Nice. Oh yeah. Now I need a hammer.
Where's the end of your rubber?
Where's the end of my rubber?
Your rubber hammer, where'd it go?
Let's go get the other hammer. There's a black hammer up there. It's not a rubber hammer, but it's an impact hammer, I think they call it. I'm not sure.
The big jar guy? Oh, this guy.
Yeah, that guy right there. I used the big one, but I just feel like it would put a dent and everything. Are you able to come up and hold this one?
Well, battle axe.
We're just going to get it ahead. We got this one ahead, looking pretty decent. Just picking it up a little bit, and then you're holding it back. Let it down. Can I? Yeah, we're working. We're going.
You almost can't get my bear in it.
All right, now, what I'm thinking is, when I'm in here, I should unhook this piece. There's a piece on the middle here that's hooked up to that back window. That's moved out a little bit, isn't it?
It is.
How's it going out here? Not too bad? Nothing going on, is there?
No, go now.
Good.
Actually,
Good.
we are getting a little wrinkle here.
What?
We are getting a little wrinkle here.
That's fine. I got a bunch of wrinkles. I'm okay.
Dad's got a 6-pack on his forehead.
He thinks it's funny, but
That was an old
he's
one.
gonna have a 6-pack someday.
You heard that, Josh? You got one.
I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna cut that off. I'm gonna leave that up in there. I think.
Why don't you just
What? Why don't I just
put it right there and let the whole piece fall?
Well, I still sort of
Leave
want
that in there for now.
let what fall.
It's better.
I just got two
This bar's connecting.
Just gonna cut it here. You make it easier.
You can actually use that for leverage to pull that in.
That's what I'm just gonna leave that just like that.
Nice.
Actually, I can cut that off. Hold that up like that, Colton. Just hold that up just like a little bit so I can cut that off. Yeah. Hold that up again. Hold it. Yeah. I'm hoping that can slide ahead if I have to, and it's not going to hold up on me. Take this out. I don't know if I should ever want this grinder. Let's take this grinder. I'm going to see if I can get out here. Get out through this part.
Think?
I think I can, but how do I need to get through once I get out? Once I get out.
Let me lift it up.
No.
Lift it up a little bit and get out.
No. A second. I'm gonna go back out this way. Jeez, take the goodness out of you.
What?
Take the goodness out of you.
Not that one.
All right. Heck, it's not bad. Not bad. Let's do this.
So that's not over here.
What's that?
So that's not over here. On the post.
Okay. It don't bother me none. See like a little wrinkle thing going on there? Does not bother me any. All right. One thing about the back window. Let's get the welder going, Colton. Let's get this. One thing about the back window. The back window came sort of out like this. There was no real place where we could bring it back down and fit like a perfect corner. I have no problem. That corner there is not too bad. I just throw a little bit of more weld in there and round it up a little bit. There's going to be a little bit of work right there, but it'll all be with the welder adding metal and grinding it to make it look like the perfect corner. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to take the zip cut. Now that we got the front post moving, I'm kind of wondering if we shouldn't just cut some more off and let it come down. It's not done anything yet. What's that? Let's do that. Let's leave that for a second. It's still there. Hasn't gone anywhere. So let's cut some more off of this. Let's cut a tape mark.
Use your grinder to get this in.
I want this tape. What is that? Let's do this. Now, well, we can, but what I'm saying is that I'm going to try to go with this line here, because that's the one we're going to match up to. Or it really doesn't much matter. And the reason being is we just want to get a take the tape, go follow the line of the roof part that we've cut off. Looks good, doesn't it? Take that tape and put it all the way around that edge. So we
Sunk in there a bit.
it doesn't matter to me. You just run your tape in there. Pull your thing up like that. Put your tape around that. Look how, that's not bad actually. That came out here quite nice. Didn't it? It did. I'm going to try to cut this side off. One over this side, and we'll cut this one off if we can. Actually, I'm going to grab a bigger disc, newer disc. A second, I'll get a disc. Just want to take it down a little bit at a time yet, because we don't know what we need to be taken out of the front. If we can do this magically like this, I'll be more than happy. Let's pick that up just a little bit, Colton, so I can cut that. Just pick it up. Hope that stays on the back. Can't get it. Can't get my use the reset. Yeah, well, it shakes it so much. You know what I mean? Hold it. Let it set down on it, and then see if it'll help hold, make it stick. Got the roof down? See, that's what I was talking about. What, that saw blade?
Yeah. This is opening up like crazy as you do.
Oh yeah, that's good though. Coming through it all yet?
You're coming through right there. If I can pick up
blades like this,
you can hit that grinder like that. Can you do that?
I want to pull that off. Huh?
Maybe?
What, to make you happy, or?
Well, I don't know. We can go over there and do the same thing on the other side. Have this.
To make you happy? Let's go to the other side. Don't like that shaking like that, but it is what it is.
Wasn't my favorite either.
Them welds are holding on, that's a good thing.
That's not good.
Tape, come on.
Be careful.
Tape.
Starting to get.
No, that isn't the tape.
I think we'll try to get it off the grinder this time, can't we? If I can pick up a little bit.
Well, yeah, I probably would have last time, but it didn't seem like we could do that. Hold up now. I guess. Alright.
Far end.
Jose. Stuck. Oh, I'm getting cut. Ah!
Get it from my side of it. Get it from my side.
You want to let that side down, but you don't want to let this side down?
Nice.
Not really.
Really though, nice.
Coming. Alright.
Nice.
What's going on back here? That's hitting on that. Alright, let's do this. Cut that in. Nope. Let's push it back so it can slide down past that. Right there. Slide down past it. Slide down past there now, won't it? Huh?
No, still too far in. A quarter of an inch too far in.
I'm gonna bend this out. Pick that up a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Alright, let's put it back. Back, just leave it like that.
That's a piece of wood. I'm probably get that out of there, though.
We're hitting on that wood, and then we can start making it fit right. Obviously, you got to go in there and cut that wood out. Reciprocator saw. Hold this thing, Colton.
Huh?
Just hold it.
You cut that wood out, huh?
Huh?
Cutting that wood out. How come I went really all the way? Up there.
Let's go the other side.
Come on, we're just kind of sitting up here a little bit, I think.
Don't pull that off.
I just don't want to come right down, that was all.
No, I just want to cut the wood back. We just want to cut the wood for now.
We were sitting on it, we never moved, so something's holding us up. That's what I'm thinking.
Just hold up a second there. Alright, how far are we going to come down? Wait, that's going to miss now, the wood though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the main thing, the wood's going to miss. That's the main thing. I can't believe them two spot welds are holding on the back, but they are.
Another two pieces of tape?
That doesn't look bad. Another piece of tape.
Another two pieces off the top, bottom?
One piece.
One piece.
One piece.
That looks really good,
That looks like one piece there, doesn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
Let's do one piece.
And some more.
Okay.
A little more.
Let me see that. She's ripping across there, but that's...
This car's done, no fill.
We can do that, leave it as a bare metal car.
There's no hammer it out to perfection.
Hammer it out to perfection. Watch it for a sec. Alright.
That actually meets there really nice, doesn't it?
Not bad, does it?
It does.
Alright. Let's cut it in. Let me get the zip cut. You can take a piece of tape and one. Actually, we'll do that one together.
We'll do it all together.
I'm going to. I'm not sure. Yeah, we still got to bring it down. Then we got to try to level it out. We're not nowhere near level yet. Well, we don't know yet. It could be. Not sure. We're trying to take it down the same amount of tape each side, but we'll see.
I
Okay. We'll just leave it like that for now. Same piece as last time. It's got me. Get a pair of light strips. Let's just pull the head. I don't know what happened there, but go ahead. That goes up. Sit down on there. Sitting on there, yeah. Probably got too much out of it, but yeah, I think we did. Well, we're hitting on top of this, and we haven't got enough in there. So we'll see what happens. Actually, close the head. Pick that back up again. And it's nowhere near it. Got way too much out of it. Let's go back over here. Let's cut the. We may as well cut it the same distance. See what happens. We'll cut it the same distance, and then we'll do the same fix on both sides. If we have to cut this down more, we will. That's what we'll do. We'll just cut that down some more because that's not going to stay in there anyways.
Coming right out, isn't it?
We want these front posts to line up, maybe not. Just a second now. Let's leave it right where it's supposed to be. Hotline Bling. What? Hotline Bling. Remember that song? Oh, I feel blessed. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Remember that song? He's asking me if I remember.
Yeah, you sing that. Oh, I feel blessed.
I'll get that on the wrong angle because we're coming out quite heavy. Cheers with this.
Same piece.
Every time. That's all right. I get that cut.
I'll be able to get it from here.
There we go. Cut that off right, did I? Or no? Little piece back there, that doesn't look right, does it? This little piece back here? Looks straight? Or no, it's just a bad cut. Just a bad cut. Alright, let's do the you hold thing, I'll do the hammer thing. We'll try to beat it out further, see if we can get them to come out.
With the deal.
The hammer's probably inside, is it? Yeah. We're coming down now. I think we want to come down further though.
What supposed you want to do first?
What?
That side or this side?
What's that?
That side.
And, yeah, I'll come over your side. Let's do this. I want you to hold like sort of back on it, right? Let it in. Okay. Getting a little distortion there, that's fine. Come over this side, let's do this one. Worst comes to worst, we'll make our own. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. She ripped free that time. Didn't she? She did. Alright, shut it down. She ripped free that time. What am I going to say? Let's just take a look at it. That's not a bad look there. Come look at that, Jolene.
I do like that.
That's quite nice. Huh? You know what we should do? We should put the door tops on it. That's what she wants me to do. Put the door tops on it.
What do I do?
Door tops on it.
I think it's odd. Huh?
Just gotta come down some. Up some. Will you hold that curve there, Colton, so I can take a look? I want you to come over here so I can just get off from the side of it. I just want to see. Gotta leave me some up here. Like, can you leave me like that much there? That don't fit like that up there. That's gotta come down. Like something like just leave it something like that so I can take a look at it. Park over there just a little bit if you can. Hold it like that. Can you make it fit? Bring the front down some more. All right. You hold your front, I'll hold the back. Bring the front down. You're going with this right here, right? You're just looking, basically.
Okay, I see where you want.
What do you think, Jolene? That looks good? Definitely got the lean?
Oh, yeah.
Do we want to go further?
Any further, we ain't going to have post left.
Well, I'm not worried about the post at the present second. What I'm more worried about is it doesn't fit.
There's nothing making it get to there.
And let's do this. Tape measure.
I think so.
We got from this hole to the opening of the window.
What hole are you on? This one here?
Right at the bottom? Right at the hole here is first the hole. Where are you at the opening? 8?
8.5. Oh, at the opening, 8, yes. At the opening, yes.
I'm at 8 pretty well at the opening. So we're pretty well even. I would say that we're pretty well even. I would come down a little bit more to try to get them post fitting. Maybe, I'm not sure, maybe. That's got a little wrinkle in it. That one ripped because it's got rot on the inside. That's why that one ripped, because it had rotten in there. I can't help that, but I can knock that post back on and make that post look right. It's not too hard. This here, this is where the window goes against. I just bend that back a little bit or move it back because this is all in construction here. Since this is leaned back a little bit, I can just take the new line on top of here, move that back. As long as it fits in the front, I think I'm gonna. You want to come down more or leave it like that? I guess that's where it's at. That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
I find it certainly in the middle between comfort and not being able to see. I've driven some of your cars, very much to see it.
So that gives us 8 inch, and then you're talking, well, it doesn't give an 8 inch, you gotta go up here and you gotta come down. It gives us about a 6.5 inch window. Because you got gives you about a 7-inch window is what it gives you. About a 7-inch, 6.5-inch window.
Also too, like when we get banging the post out the lead and then post, is that lead stronger than the metal?
No, that lead's soft.
Soft? Really
Yeah.
soft? The posts are just full of lead.
Yeah, they are. So basically what I would do is I just get this one back in place and then weld it back on there. I think like I can fill all that back in like
We're not far off.
like it's sitting exactly where it needs to be. We got poor cuts, but we got to bring this back together, so I'm okay with that. You know, I don't say I'm okay with it, but I can bring all this back together, no problem.
Oh, for sure. Just tap it.
Exactly, exactly.
Cut it right here. Tap it on here. Here's your regular.
Oh, what's going on there? A little bit of a bendy poo going on there. See it?
Is it because of what we got going on? That will come out as soon as we push that in, won't it?
No, it's not bad.
There you go now.
Alrighty. What I think I'm going to do is we're going to lock this back window on. We're going to go for it, and then if we have to, I don't mind what's going on there now. If I want to come down anymore in the front, I just have to knock down the post on both sides. Just knock that down a little bit. In here, you know, run a little bit off. If I want to come down a 1/2 inch, if I want to come down a 1/4, just run a little bit off each one, and then that'll set it down nice and tight and right. The posts up front are going to have to be dealt with, obviously. But let's put the back of the window together. Let's put the welder on and we'll go for it. You can do the welding, Clinton.
Go get it.
What's going on is we're leaning forward, and this piece is standing up. You can see how we got a gap going on here, and it's tight back there. Like we're leaning forward a little bit. Like it's not perfectly, so we're going to try to make it go that way. Doing something like this, you know something?
What?
That's from the polisher making me thought that was there.
Yeah?
Well, look, doesn't it look like it? The polisher
Kind
sitting
of. I
there?
was wondering what you were.
Yeah,
There's a little kink right there, but it is a polisher. It's where the polisher stopped.
it is. But anyways, you have to manipulate this stuff. Like everything has to be manipulated. So it does not just cut off and go back together. Got your welder rocking and rolling, buddy? Trying to get the zip cut.
I was running with it pretty good yesterday, so I didn't have to test it.
So everything has to be manipulated. Even the back window has to be manipulated. And the reason it has to be manipulated is because it does not fit exactly. All right. But it did come down and touch on either side. That's one thing I did like. It did come down and nail it. This side seems to be right on. So we're going to knock this one off and push this in, try to get this in, get this straightened in. You see how it's bent here? Bent there? You know what I mean? So we're going to try to push this in. That's why I unlocked this bad boy. So we can push that in. And what's wrong, Colton?
Why have been using that heavy?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I just wonder what he's doing over there.
You gonna step up?
You're not ready?
Ready?
I don't need a weld. Yeah, that works. This second. Yeah. Good. Stop. So let's see what's going on. We're over just a little bit, but we can't. It is a little bit. We're gonna have to put some weld inside here and actually deal with.
Almost like raising me on the inside. You get going around.
This tack right here, and I get it. Yeah. Good. Just it. Yeah. Not bad. It's off there like a little tiny bit, but this side's Right on the money. I can't make any difference in that.
I'll do with a hammer from the inside.
Okay, we can fill that up full of weld. Yes, we can. It's straight though. It's straight though, isn't it? Straight here can come. Huh? No, it's straight here. This is what I want straight. I want this straight. I'm trying to get this. That was straight. Yes. I want. What do I want? I want to use the welder for a second. I know exactly what I want. So.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you understanding.
Totally. I can't see it.
Well, it's not that you can't see it. I know what I want done, that's all.
You holding it?
Grab the air. Blow it off.
Wait till now.
Just want to add a little bit to it. Just show sort of how I'm going to fix that. See how that corner's rounder now? How much nicer it is? Just adding coat hanger, put in there, so now we can round it off. Come take a look at it, Jolene. Now when you come to take a look at that one, it's kind of it comes down and cuts quite hard. Like it's, you know, it needs more of this. Come over here and take a look at this. See how I've added that coat hanger in there? And that's soften that off, and what I'll do is I'll just keep adding a little bit more coat hanger in there, and we'll get that so it's a nice round corner, and we'll do the exact same thing to this. So I'm going to put a little bit spot weld in here just to fix it. Get on there. Now, you can see how we can fix that line now. Like if we take a grinder, we can fix that.
Sure.
Like it was a little bit crooked, and we'll add whatever we think we need in there to make it the way it has to be. That's what I wanted. I'm going to take the helmet off. Colton's going to go back to town. Hard to explain that. Why we're into it. Hard to explain. No whistling. That's straight. Let's get this one straight. And knock this off. We should do a little measuring tape trick just to make sure. Then we're about that far in. 4.5, 4.5.
Hey,
4.5. It's good to me. All right. Let's. Straight is it? Do it a second. I don't want to get my hands out there. I'm going to get burnt. I'm going to get burnt. Gloves.
you ain't the best spot for you. You might want to cut it off, so should I get over?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I just want to push it in so it's straight. So, nail it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Is it straight this way?
Yep.
Watch your arm back there. Okay, we'll put one in the corner. Nice. Gotta get that in. I need a hammer. Right here. Got one?
This one right there. What you're going for next?
Well, I want to get that in there, so I'm gonna have to zip it. That one's flat. Sure took a lot out of it. I didn't want to do that. There we go.
Put it all in.
Nah, I kind of messed that up. I did. Let's get it right in the on the corner there.
Right here?
On the corner, right on the edge of this corner here thing. Okay. You're gonna take a couple welds, drop some weld in, drop some, and then weld, and then do it back. Good. Awesome. Nice. Yeah. Let's get. See that? It's holding us up. Yeah. See that right there holding us?
Yeah. That's on the inside.
Hitting that. I don't like hitting that.
You can push this out from this side over here. That's what you know.
That's what we want to do, buddy. That's what we're gonna do. Now, this clamps.
Hey, they're on that board. There's all kinds on that board right there.
They're too tight. Yeah. Can you go just above that clamp?
I sure can.
Just a second now. Just a second now. I want to hit that. Right. Push that in a little bit. I did. Go ahead. Thanks. Oh, go ahead, back up. Go ahead, back up. Go for it.
Sure.
Just a small tack, be fine. Good. You gotta.
Don't bug me.
Yep. Try not to. Can you put one above it?
Right in the corner, maybe?
Yeah, you can. Want to just put one above it, like right there.
Yep. Actually weld through your phone. Is that your helmet? Taking a video of it, you can.
Yeah. Feels pretty good, actually.
Maybe.
Can you bust one right there?
Right there.
Ready? Yep. Good. Good. Flush them endo.
Huh?
Flush. Let's go over this side. I don't like that. I can't get that piece. Reciprocator saw might get in there. I saw it. I don't want to cut the body line. Cut it anyways.
Nice.
See how that.
I guess I'll keep that on again. What is that holding us up right there? Is that piece of metal right there?
What's holding us out there, Bert?
What is that right there? Look.
What is it?
There's a piece of metal right there. In the corner.
Yeah. No, you want to go out, not in.
No, I want that piece of metal out of there.
I understand, but you want to come out, not push it down in. Get out of there, get out of there, you bend that.
That's all in the garage today, folks.
What's that?
That's why today.
About to get into her. Complaining about nothing. Get piece off the saw blade is what it is. There. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hit it there and there. Hey, baby. Get on my game. Have you got game? See, that's kind of, I don't like that. That's kind of, let's pull this back. I just want to knock that in a little bit. It just seems out, but it didn't seem, seems nice actually. My hammer, where'd the hammer go? I had to grab something. Right here, got it. That one's flatter than this one. Yeah, okay, so.
They got the hammer?
Pick up. It's good. It's good. Beautiful.
Put one right there to make that look good.
Yes, sir.
It's fine.
Go ahead. Over here.
Is it flush?
Yep. Start from the top. Don't get down here because that's not flush. Now, we're pretty decent there. That looks nice and straight. You put a window in that anyways. That's the deal. Looks like we come ahead a little bit on that bar. If that bar is pushed ahead a little tiny bit where I cut the weld off, that means that that's come ahead a little bit, obviously, that back window part, which it has. This piece has come, like as we're talking about manipulating, this piece has come ahead a little bit. And then we're going to try to manipulate that stuff. Woo, baby. Not sure if we want to come down more or what we want to do. No? What's that time? Grab your side, Colton. Actually, I'm just gonna just kind of pull this. Mine's ripped right off almost. That's good, that's good. I'm not far out on mine either. Like mine will go right where it needs to go. It's just I've got a big rip and a tear there. Mine's right out actually where it needs to go. Just turn it a little bit and I basically could weld that back on there, you know that?
No.
Can turn that.
Look at this here.
What?
This hat right here. Okay, never mind. Do you want to come down to that? Or
Yeah, it wants to come down on this one.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
So you want to come back on that. Right?
There's a
Doesn't it?
tab right there, I think.
Right there?
Somewhere.
That has to, okay, that little tab might have to come off, but that weld's right there. Right on that. And then we have to make this come ahead or whatever. All right, what's gonna happen is we've got the back window in place. We've got the front post being cut and manipulated. I honestly feel like we're gonna get the post, I think. I'm not sure, but I think we're gonna get the post. We're gonna measure the front window a little bit. We're gonna make sure that we show you every step of this one. So if we're in an hour, we're in 3 hours in this one. But the back window is looking good. That's looking good, the back window part. Measured the same. You can see how I'm gonna soften the corner on that with just a grinder and some weld, or weld that up a little bit. You'll see how I'll soften that off a little bit, fill that full of weld there, and then and then we'll grind that off nice and flush because we're about welded there. We're gonna have to manipulate this quite heavy, quite hard to get that back in there. We're gonna have, what?
You have to relief it in the middle?
I'm hoping not. I want to put it in one piece if we can. But that's what we'll do. We'll just keep doing it that way. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it.
Hey, look. See that? That's something else, huh?
Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to deal with him here in a minute. Later.